Alaska is the biggest state in the U.S. It's home to the largest national park in the country, the tallest mountain on the continent, and the world's longest interior valley glacier. As such, you can imagine that fishing in Alaska is just as big of a deal. With 12,000 rivers, over 3 million lakes, and access to the Pacific and Arctic Oceans, the Last Frontier offers endless opportunities to cast a line. In today's video, we're going to scratch the surface of what fishing in Alaska is all about. We'll cover some of the top fish species, locations, seasonality, and more to help you prepare for your trip. But before we get started, make sure you're hitting those like and subscribe buttons below. Alaska is home to a diverse range of fish species, and today we'll be going over some of the most sought after in the state. Topping the list are none other than salmon. Alaska is home to some of the most prolific salmon runs in the world, and all 5 species of Pacific salmon return to its waters to spawn each year. Chinook salmon, called kings, are the undisputed stars of the show, with coho, also called silvers, and sockeye salmon following closely behind. Add pink and chum varieties into the mix, and it's easy to see why anglers return here in search of them year after year. Great flavor, great fight, and some of the most scenic fishing landscapes in the world. Next up are halibut. Another Alaskan classic, halibut fishing has been integral to the state's history for centuries as a significant food source for the local community and later in developing a commercial fishing industry based around the species. They can grow to impressive sizes, with the average fish weighing around 40 pounds and monsters exceeding 300 pounds. Anglers travel from all over the world to experience the challenge and excitement of pulling one of these flatfish up from the depths of the ocean. After all that hard work, your reward is enjoying some premium seafood straight from the source. Additional deep-sea staples include lingcod and over 30 species of rockfish. They may not be the nicest looking, but they return on fight and flavor big time. The state's freshwaters offer additional diversity. Alaska's rivers and streams are home to legendary rainbow trout and their ocean-run counterparts, steelhead. Fly fishing enthusiasts and traditional anglers alike can enjoy casting for them in the summer and early fall months. You'll also be happy to know that each of the 5 species of salmon migrate from saltwater to freshwater during their spawning seasons. Just be aware that fishing restrictions may apply at this time. For an even deeper dive, check out our extensive blog article linked in the description box below. But before you do, let's take a closer look at some of the premier fishing destinations in the Last Frontier. The South Central fishing region is generally considered the most popular and is home to Anchorage, Alaska's largest city. Additional renowned locations include Homer, Seward, and the Kenai Peninsula. Homer is nicknamed the halibut fishing capital of the world, whereas 8 of 10 world record king salmon were fished out of the Kenai River. The river is accessible from Seward as well, or you can check out the world-famous Resurrection Bay to add halibut to your target list as well. The Inside Passage is home to Ketchikan, another outstanding salmon and halibut fishing spot, as well as the state's capital, Juneau. Aside from excellent fishing, the region is known for stunning landscapes including fjords, glaciers, and islands. If you're after a remote fishing experience, look no further than the Southwest region. If there's one spot we have to highlight here, it's Kodiak Island. The only way to get here is to fly in by plane from Anchorage. From there, you can move on to fishing for halibut and salmon, as well as taking in sightings of the incredible wildlife found here, including the island's famous bear population. That covers some of Alaska's top fish species and fishing destinations. Next, let's take a look at seasonality. The summer months are one of the best times to visit Alaska for numerous reasons. Milder weather, extended daylight hours, and peak fishing season for most of its species. Salmon seasonality varies from species to species and the specific location where you're fishing. From May to August, at least one of the 5 varieties is always up for grabs. As for halibut, fishing in Alaska typically runs from early spring to late fall. The exact dates may vary slightly from year to year, but generally you can expect the fishing to hit its peak between May and July. Make sure to keep in mind that both salmon and halibut are subject to fishing regulations in Alaska, peak season or not. That includes size and bag limits, as well as seasonal closures. Check in with your guide or the Alaska Department of Fish and Game before deciding what to fish for. And speaking of consulting your guide, having one with you on your fishing adventure is highly recommended. Alaska is a bucket list destination for many, and so the choice to go on a guided fishing trip is often an easy one. Whether it's booking a fishing charter, a multi-day experience including lodging and transportation, or casting a line into the endless streams and rivers from the shore, hiring a local guide will provide you with the most authentic and hassle-free experience. Just a few more things to cover before you're ready to set out on your adventure. Every one of the 5 regions has its own regulations when it comes to fishing, but what's almost certain is that you'll need to buy a fishing license. This applies to Alaska residents over the age of 18 and non-residents over the age of 16. There are some exceptions for Alaska residents, which you can find out more about in our extensive license guide linked below. Fishing in Alaska is truly an incomparable experience, one many strive to achieve at least once in their lifetime. Fishing Booker is here to make getting you there a little bit easier. You can browse, book, and read reviews on the largest selection of guided fishing trips in Alaska in one place by downloading the Fishing Booker app from Google Play or the App Store, or by visiting us online at fishingbooker.com. Your dream trip awaits in just a few taps. So what are you waiting for?